Hey, Big Kai, how you doing?
Very good, Big Z. How are you doing?
I'm getting ready to do a Lost in MPK episode. How about you?
Me too.
Yeah?
You do what I'm gonna do too.
All right, then. Do you remember Rap Against Dictatorship?
Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. And
remember, it was a video. These guys were rapping. It was a wonderful beat, and they're beating this...
Yeah.
A guy that was hung from a tree?
I think
so. It was kind of shocking. The image was kind of like, whoa. But these guys were like... All right. There's political drama in Thailand, right?
Yes. I don't know if it's really drama per se,
well,
but it's a change.
They were going through some drama. Yeah. I think they got some heat for that, but yeah, there's a
lot of change.
Over there. So
I don't know which, like, some people are for the government side and some people are for the people's side. So you don't know who.
Thailand's one of those places that still has a monarchy, right?
Yeah.
And
they're trying to change that.
The world and the political landscape for monarchies has been changing for the last several hundred years. You know, like the movement toward democracy and that whole thing, right? Anyway, Rap Against Dictatorship.
Make this lighter image for us.
Has a song Reform that we got last week. Someone said, hey, you guys have to check this out.
Let's do this.
Man. I love their beats. Wow, that's a show of force.
Pretty intense.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Wow.
So strong images, huh? Like.
Is that blue paint they spray on people, you know?
ฮับกี่คนที่กูเอาลองนับคำพูดคิดสั่งไม่จองไม่จองวัดกูปกครองทัพหรือมึงจะลองวะมีทหารเป็นกองมีเงินเป็นกองกูนอนนับศพพวกมึงกูฆ่าเป็นกองกูฆ่าปิดปากไม่ยอมรับมีน้องบอกว่าแม่โทรถามว่าไปชุมนุมกับเขาหรือเปล่าม็อบนี้แจกเงินใช่ไหมเห็นเด็กนั่งนับเงินในข่าวอย่าไปเลยอันตรายข่าวบอกว่ามันอันตรายมัจจุราชอยากเห็นคนตายแต่ใครบ้างล่ะที่ไม่ตายคนออกมากันมากมายออกมาไล่คนหน้าไม่อายเขาอยากจะเปลี่ยนกฎหมายแก้ระบบที่มันฆ่าไม่ตาย
The showdown
ไม่มีความหมายเราคนไม่มีวาสนาเมื่อคุณทำหลักการหล่นหายประชาชนจึงมาตามหาออกไปออกไปออกไปออกไปออกไปออกไปออกไปออกไป
Dude, I just got chills right now.
It's not just music. It's
Wow.
It's
I know it's just the last part. I got chills.
Oh man,
That's real stuff, man.
I got
real
those
stuff.
bumps. Yeah, that is.
Wow.
That's heavy.
Ah, man.
That's
the struggle for freedom and democracy. I'm not really sure, the full extent of it. I haven't been keeping up.
Yeah,
on
like
it,
all the details of what's going on. But
I know I've spoke to one, and she's for more for the government, saying that there's like a small side or a side that's trying to cause trouble. But you think about the people. People say the dictatorship is like needs to be gone.
They want the
for
democracy.
freedom.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to figure out
who's where.
Who's where.
More conservatives will keep things as they are, and
Yeah.
they're used to the monarchy that
Correct.
been running the country in the way. But it seems like a grand part of those people are ready for change.
They've been suppressed for so long,
and they're done with like we're saying that you waste our taxes money and you squander it, and
something about ladies, right? Or like
like someone got in trouble for doing something right up high, but just the imagery of all the riot police and the people lined up, and you have artists using not freedom of expression, but expressing
real stuff.
Their woo.
That blue paint, they started
views?
doing that, I think if I remember correctly, it was in Hong Kong they started doing that, right? The protests? Where
What's
they
the blue
sprayed
paint?
so they kind of marks the people who were at the protest. I saw something like, I'm not 100%, had it to do with marking
You think
something.
so? You think it's to like, oh, you're guilty for being there, so we're
correct.
sprayed?
I think it was something like that.
So
don't quote me on this, but I thought it was
So
something
in your
like this.
backpack, when you go, you make sure in a plastic bag you have clean clothes. So when you get blame on it, you switch out.
I'm not 100%. I thought something was like that, just to mark those who were at the protest so they can, come after you.
Oh man, maybe that's what that meant, because he threw a bucket of paint into the camera. So it's like, oh man,
I'm not 100%.
that is awesome. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love
Man,
the way it's set up.
Like in your face, like boom.
The guys that are rapping you could feel their intensity,
the anger, the pain,
and they're not just like doing for the art of music.
No way.
They're sending a message to the people,
100%,
and to the government and to the powers that be. They're like, we're through with you, and we want
change.
We want change. We want democracy. We want. Oh man. And it looks like they filmed some of that like at an actual march, right?
I think it was,
there
yeah.
A lot of people, like way too many to be like a set. You know, it seemed like they were. Let's film some of this at the march. Like, some of it was filmed not at a march, but that was an actual event.
Yeah, if you can tell us, those who are from that country,
Yeah.
to tell us what the
give us an update on what's going on.
What the sides, the left and the right sides are doing.
The comments section is where we get all our learning. Even if you can translate the end of this video, there's 3 sentences right there at the end.
We like to stay educated. What's going on in the world, right?
We'd like to know. We'd like to know.
Yeah.
All right. More power to the people. More power to the artists and their music.
When you said power to the people, remind me of that John Lennon song. The one.
We'll see you on the next video.
Ciao.